Here is a picture of inside one of the sanctuaries where the choir practices. Here is the front of the cathedral, and as you can see, red brick is throughout. That's for the dedication of the sacred lamb, which the cathedral is dedicated to, Jesus. A lot of people get confused about the difference between the Westminster Cathedral and the Abbey. The Westminster Abbey is an Anglican church, while the cathedral is the Roman Catholic Church, which is only located about 400 meters west of the Abbey. Benedictine monks reclaimed the site to build the Abbey. Here is a picture of the Westminster Abbey. And here's a picture of the cathedral. As you can see, there is a big difference. The Westminster Cathedral was built in 1895 by John Francis Bentley. Bentley got his inspiration from European churches such as the Hagia Sophia. It is said that Bentley went on a tour of Europe to get inspiration from churches. This is the overview of the cathedral. The cathedral is in the Byzantine architecture and consists of 3 domes. Has one main aisle, which is called the nave, 2 side aisles, and these are separated by columns. As you can see, the main aisle with the columns all on the side, separating into 3 parts. The cathedral was designed to have a short nave aisleway, and the purpose is to be able to see the higher ups down in the front of the church as you walk in. The color red is used throughout, as I said before, to signify the blood of the sacred lamb, which the church is dedicated to. Inside the cathedral, there are several chapels dedicated to different saints, and each chapel is decorated to honor each saint differently. And I don't know if you can see. The bell tower is approximately 273 feet tall, is dedicated to St. Edward the Confessor, offers a 360 view at the top, and there's actually text inscribed on the bell, and it reads, "While the sound of the bell travels through the clouds, may the bands of angels pray for those assembled in thy church. St. Edward, pray for England." And there's a picture of the bell tower. The history of the cathedral is the Westminster Cathedral is the seat of the Catholic Archbishop of Westminster. It's dedicated to the most precious blood of Jesus Christ. The foundation was laid in 1895 and was finally completed 8 years later. As said before, the architect got inspiration from the European churches. Later, the cathedral was known as St. George's Cathedral, also a Roman Catholic church. And the unusual style, but it was needed to differ from the Abbey because they're so close together. This is one of the busiest churches in the United Kingdom, and even though a mass may not be in session, private prayer is expected at any time of the day. And here's a picture of the baptistry, and it is thought that the baptistry is the best way to enter the church, so it's in the front. And baptistry also represents, being baptized also represents a new life with Christ. The architect John Bentley died in 1902 before the mosaics inside were finished, so the later architects just had to kind of guess Bentley's vision, but it was not all made by one architect. The Stations of the Cross are inside the cathedral, and they were produced by Eric Gill, and it consists of 14 panels, 5 feet and 8 inches in square. It's just representing the beliefs of the church, and the halos represent the holy people in the Bible. The inside consists of marble work and mosaics, the 14 stations of the cross, and the exterior is red brick with Portland stone banding. And here is an example of the early sketches of the bands, and as you can see, the halos are throughout, and it depicts Christ on the cross. The Westminster Choir is one of the most recognized choirs, founded in 1901. The mission is devoted to the daily celebration of the Lord and solemn Mass. It is the only Catholic cathedral choir to sing Mass every day, and the current master of music is Martin Baker. And here is a picture of the current choir. Mostly kids are in the choir. And here's a picture of the Pope with some kids in the choir. This is a view from the bell tower of London. And these are the three domes on top of the cathedral. And here is inside the church.